and she was either the target or the potential culprit. That was... There's something I haven't said in these tapes. I'm still investigating the case. I don't know whether it will harm it or help it. But if I can't finish it, I want at least someone trying to solve this case. I've put a pretty big target on my back, huh? Great. Hopefully this thing stays alive for long enough. Right, a lot of things happened at once at the time that we brought Miss Thorpe in for questioning. Particularly at a diner in the Niagara region.
This is the story of how a simple case turned sour. This is the story of the Runaway. A Runaway Productions original podcast.
Excuse me?
Would you like something else?
Yes. Can I have another slice of pie and a check, please?
Coming right up.
Actually, I'll take the pie to go.
Excuse me. I think I have what she's having.
Sure thing.
Hey, you said you had something for me?
Yeah, I was combing through some of the past expenses like you said, seeing if there was anything else I could find, and there was a stay at a motel in Montreal a few months back. Called the local police to see if they could give us anything, and that's when I got this. Same card used for the first two purchases, but it wasn't under the name Chiara. It was under this one.
But that doesn't make any sense.
That's what's listed here.
Can you pull up a picture for me? No way. Can you print that for me?
Detective.
Chief?
Any updates on this case?
I just brought someone in for an interview. A resident from the building where our victim was found. Hopefully she can tell us something.
Good. I'm keeping my eye on this, so keep me updated.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Hey,
we got some new links from the transactions. One of them being a motel rental made sometime last year in Montreal.
really?
Yeah, one of the tenants is on his way now.
And the other?
See for yourself.
Is that?
Yep, also connected to Paulina Thorpe.
And the guy on his way? What does he know about this?
Just found out when I called. He was pretty shocked about it too. But I don't know to what extent she knows about this.
I guess we're about to find out.
So, how do you want to do this?
You mind if I take the lead on this?
Go for it.
All right.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Do you need anything else before you go?
Yeah, where's the bathroom?
It's just down the hall and to the left.
Perfect. Thank you.
Keep the change.
Thank you again for coming in, Miss Thorpe. Like we said to you earlier, we just have a few routine questions for you. We won't take up too much of your time.
You said I wasn't in trouble. This feels like the opposite.
This is just routine. Once this is all done, you'll be sent home. Do you recognize any of the men here?
No, I don't. Why?
Each one of these men are hired hitmen, independent contractors hired to take out specific targets. However, none of them succeeded.
Oh my god.
Each one was recently found dead with their throats slit. It seems they were all taken out before they could complete the job.
One of them was recently seen entering your building the day before he was killed. In fact, his body was found outside of your building. Did you see or hear anything at all?
No. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Each one of these men were seen at varying apartment locations, such as yours, before they died. We have reason to believe that someone living in your building was the target of one of these men. Do you know of anyone that might have enemies that would want them dead?
Not off the top of my head, no.
No one has a temper, gets into any fights, holds grudges?
I don't really know any of my neighbors that well.
I understand.
You know, when people told me I could find you here, thought it had to be a lie. No way a girl like you would be caught dead in a place like this.
I think you'll find I'm full of surprises.
I guess so. Maybe you'll show me on the way back. Because we'll be spending a lot of time together.
How about this? Do you recognize this woman?
No.
None of the images we've shown you look familiar?
No.
Huh. That's interesting, because this was taken outside of your apartment 2 days ago. Seems she knows you.
I don't understand.
She was there to see someone. We weren't sure who until now, but I want to ask you one more thing. Does she look familiar to you?
Yes, she does.
Do you know anyone that looks similar to this? Friends, colleagues?
One friend. Abigail Watson.
We're aware of her. Except her name's not actually Abigail Watson. It's Chiara Montgomery. Chiara Montgomery had been carrying on the alias of Abigail Watson for months, and had even associates refer to her as Abigail to avoid any suspicion. And on the night that we interrogated Paulina Thorpe, and the Cassand's hitman intended to attack, She let go of the act.
Still have a problem hitting this pretty face. You never learn. Thanks for the ride. Oh, Monica.
Yes?
Clean up the mess in the bathroom, won't you? I don't want to have to redo the floors again. Do it before your shift ends. And make sure it's thorough.
Yes, boss.
She's the right hand of a local crime organization and has committed similar crimes across the country. Our department has been trying to locate her, and while we were tracking her movements, they somehow led us to you.
I have nothing to do with this.
See, I think you do. Because when we checked Chiara's phone records, a particular number showed up multiple times. It also pinged off the building the night the last victim was killed. And we found just who it belonged to. You.
I never answered her. Look, I thought she was my friend. Am I being arrested for something?
Miss Thorpe, we are just looking for your friend. All we want is further information so that we can find her.
But I'm telling you the truth. I really thought she was Abigail. I don't know anything about any of this.
I see.
I'm not lying. I'm not connected to anything she's done.
Miss Thorpe, now that you know who she is, do you know where your friend is right now?
No. I don't know where she is.
Sit tight. She has to be pretty loyal if she won't give her up. Maybe she's the underling or the investigator?
No, I don't think so.
How so? We both know that they're connected.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. There's too much she didn't know for her to be involved.
Come on, Aaron.
I'm serious. When she looked at the victim's pictures, she was genuinely distraught. And you saw when she looked at the tape. Her surprise was real. I don't think she's in on it. I think she got played along with the other victims.
Okay, so now what do we do?
We don't have enough to keep her here, but we have names and proof of Chiara's alias. We send her home and keep looking. And then we'll see which one of us is right.
Alright.
Peterson,
Yeah?
there's a guy here. Says he got a call from you?
Thanks. You got this?
Yeah. Alright, Miss Thorpe. We don't have any further questions for you. You're free to go.
You'll be with Detective Hale in a second, Mr. Sorensen.
All right. Wait,
Excuse me.
what?
Mr. Sorensen. Everything alright?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
was a lot I didn't understand that night. But I didn't believe her in that room when she said she didn't know Chiara or where she was. But Aaron did. I ended up being right, but not in the way I initially thought. And I didn't know why Jack Sorson, the next man we were to question, was so surprised to see her, or how either of them knew each other. And I still don't know that answer. I guess you can say I wasn't too good at my job that day. But one thing I did know. Paulina Thorpe knew her identity and where she was. Chiara Montgomery had kept in contact with her for over a year. Something she was determined to hide despite not being a mob family member. So that night she became the next person on our list. There are countless people connected to Chiara Montgomery. Almost all of them have their own story, and only a few of them are safe around her. Except for the one who died because of her. Oh, this stupid camera.